So after the two pilot episodes I made, I don't know how much interest was in this series, but I have decided to just continue it, and then if people want to watch it, they can watch it. So let us carry on from where we left off. Hmm. Aha. We have to stop a bomber from smacking the base, which is actually not that easy to do. Gotha. A dry digger with an awful lot of stamina. If you don't get it first pass, you basically fail the mission, so let's see what we can do. 4 of us against one bomber and an escort. It is not to be trifled with, by the way, it's got quite a bit of firepower itself. Farrah had been buying his tips wisely. As soon as we found the Gotha and its escorts at noon, we found the Gotha and its escort circling Lebadoon 3. We set a quick hello hunt from a peel formation, prepared to send our visitors plummeting back to Earth. Yee. Very exciting, very dramatic. I suppose it is a bit cinematic and cinema, all that stuff. Well, let's see if we can stop that from actually smacking the base. It's quite big. The big thing in the middle of the screen, and then I got friendlies in front of it. So I have a dead friendly in front of it. I hope that did not register as me shooting my friend. By the way, they are dangerous as hell. I'm just saying. Nearly got shot out of the sky myself, and we have a few seconds to take it down. I want to make absolutely sure it is down, 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 down. Not in Goblin Town, I don't care where it's down, as long as it doesn't... There's no reason to fly into it though. The escort is dead. Oh, managed it. This is definitely a super, super tough mission, and I guess you saw why. Managed to knock down 2 of our friendlies, and Dini took me out as well. The other one got the kill for credit, I don't care. I usually fail that mission when I play this game. It's very difficult. The initial, I would say the first 5, 6, 7, 8 missions perhaps are relatively okay, and then it starts scaling up. And the problem is, if you lose a pilot, of course, any progression you would have gained from completing missions will be lost as well. Meaning that as the mission goes up in difficulty and you start it with a new pilot with limited stats, it's not particularly beneficial. Anyway, our machine guns are about to get a whole lot better as a German plane with Anthony Focker's new sync gear just fell into our hands. Well, strafing Lebadoon this afternoon. So I assume that's sea infantry. AA guns, yep, I was anticipating that. For now we start having AA guns, and the big AA guns, just like in the 3 editions, can one-shot you out of the sky. Lovely. Because one-shot mechanics are good fun, right? We reached the front with found few enemy soldiers. Anticipating our run, they dug themselves in deep. We decided to chew up the clustered supply tents in hopes of flushing out a few bodies. Lovely. Is there usually a parade thing over here? Come on. It's still the primary objective. Doesn't matter how many secondaries you stop. Well, you do every. Even, I think it's called. Come on. So we're hearing a very unpleasant sound soon, I think. Come on. So many guns. It's not funny. Come on, pop your head up. I can take it clean. Oh, didn't say that. Come on. So many guns. It's not even funny. That's the one I was afraid of. This is the one of the one-shot guns. And still ditch the plane if I'm not careful here. Because there's so many guns. Some strafing missions are covered in AA gunfire. It's unbelievable. Not particularly enjoyable. I'm fairly sure I know which. Yeah, though I hit my mark, so at the bush. Basically, the fact that this plane was in the air is a bit of a miracle. So, 46% hit rate, not too bad. But the secondaries should boost our stats quite a bit. I still got 80%. Better than I hoped. Let's continue. Okie sounds like a patrol. Indeed. There's a heavy tailwind giving us added thrust. The three of us came upon a lurid pair of fuckers. Within seconds we'd engaged, and with the speed of a law, I was momentarily thrown off guard. That's usually a bad indication of something. It usually means that you get absolutely hammered very early on in the mission. Let them fly past. You are tempting. Aren't you? No? Someone's closer. That is rather scary when you have one a few feet in front of you and then your pilot turns his head. Oh, he's still having try again. The pilot is still having his head turned, meaning there's someone closer. Okay. It comes up, must come down, and I'm going to help you come down. There you go. Very sure your plane is not going to enjoy that. Thank you. Okay. I hope this is not going to be one of no, it isn't. Good. Thanks, friend. Yeah. Depending on the device you are potentially watching this video from, you may or may not be able to see that the enemy plane right now is about 4 pixels wide, which means he's miles away. And this can lead you into a chase that can last 3, 4, 5 minutes. Well, the enemy, for some bizarre reason, is just lying in a straight line, doing nothing else. Your guns hasn't got that reach. I'm sure. So, of course, I mean, if you turn around or turn away from him, there's a good chance he will turn around and blast you out of the sky. So, you want to stay focused on him, but I think this is a bit of an issue this game can have from time to time when he's turning around. You want to drive? Just helping you? So I was awarded with both kills. Oh. Hmm. The trains on Somerville are becoming a real pain in the butt. The base station is a recruiting point for troops heading to Verdun, as well as loading depot for munitions going to Metz. Oh. Oh well, bumpers are in short supply, so we'll have to strafe a train. That sounds lovely, doesn't it? Can you imagine trying to stop a train just using old class machine gun or old type machine gun fire? It's going to take a lot of bullets. Anyway, a clear sky and an even clearer target looked to make this run a piece of cake. The train was running on time, but if we got its engine, it wouldn't be for long. That's another fail state. You can blow up every single car if you don't get the engine, you fail the mission. There's a lot of fail conditions in this game, so secondaries will be of secondary importance. It takes forever to blow up a car, especially when you got these guns. You don't want to have them free firing, so get as many as the cars you can early. I need to get that engine. It's got 15 cars, so we need at least 8. I hope that was good enough. Come on. I had a feeling you was there. Come on. I hope that was good enough. A champion on the trigger, I turned from the cinders in triumph. Hooray! Not bad. 9. Destroying balloons. Always good fun. We soon spotted 2 balloons. Yet before we could open fire, my partner and I were under attack. We'd have to nail the 2 enemies if we wanted a shot at the fat boys. I'm going to call them enemies because I always worry that I call them something else than what they're supposed to be called. For chaos instead of something else. Ooh, that was rather close. When your screen lights up yellow, you know that then that anti-aircraft fire was unpleasantly close to be on target. Nothing more fun than losing a pilot to a one-shot mechanic from an anti-aircraft gun. I suppose that is fair enough. It is a cardboard plane, basically. Not entirely true, but it may as well be. Of course, the enemies like to hover over their anti-aircraft support, so don't blame them, but it's complicating things. If I can get away with knocking out that gun, I would love to do so. There was one enemy. I do not like having anti-aircraft guns around. Come on, do not. I hope he's not a good shot because I flew right next to him. I suppose they have a minimum arming altitude, the shells, so. You mate, you go have fun with the planes, I don't mind. Flying a bit on the low side here. Come on. This could be another merry chase, I think. Sure looks like it. Oh. Just want to get out of this mission because it's got AA guns. I do not like AA guns at all. I am not a fan of AA guns. Well, if I was on a bicycle, I probably wouldn't care. But I'm not. Hopefully that should be enough. Get away from this area. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, I think that's the end of the month, that's why. Yep. We are on the top 10 list. Hooray! Let's do one more in this part and then call it an episode, I think it's called. Another patrol. Good fun. They're not, but I suppose. I don't actually know what my favorite missions are in this game. Lightly strafing, even though it goes out of control at some point. It becomes exceedingly difficult later on in the game. All missions become exceedingly difficult later on in the game. Approaching the enemy aerodrome even, we came upon 3 hungry enemies looking for an afternoon snack. The boys and I were not about to be served up a sauerkraut. Sour cabbage, by the way, in case someone should know. So let us see if we can do some gherkin salad out of these. Huh? Do not get greedy. Getting greedy is inviting to getting a plane in your face, which is not healthy for your well-being as a pilot. It is not recommended. I'm actually quite happy about the way the game's combat missions has been designed. I mean, they are what they are, but it would have been very easy to just make the computer saying, no, 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 I like ramming people. Because if I stop you, you lose your pilot. That's good fun. So, they could easily have done that. But they do not intentionally go for a ram, but they like playing chicken. Come on. Yeah, when you start seeing treetops, you know that you need to. There you go down. Hooray. Good. As I said in one of the pilot episodes, I'm not only concerned about getting kills, it's just getting on with the game. Oh, I got 2 of them. Not bad. But this is as good a time as any to call it an episode. So when we come back, we're going to carrying on. So for now, thanks for watching. Take care. See you in the next part. Bye bye for now.